minute. Okay. Can you hear me in here? It rained, of course. I did my hair, washed my hair, and it's raining. Good morning. Good morning, friends. Hello. Hello and good morning. Good morning and hello. Let's sit up a little bit. This is professional Christine today. Hello. We missed you. I missed both of you. Look at both of you said hello at the same time. Are you sisters? What's up, DLO? Good morning, everyone. Hello. Hi, PB&J. Okay. Hi. What do you want to talk about today? What do you need updates on, Mercat? You could be. You could be. Looking great, thank you. You got my Hodge card? Yay! I'm glad you got it. I'm glad you like it. I'm still at the shop. I'm squatting now. Closing still hasn't happened. First, how am I doing? Hi, Hannah Hunts with you. How are you today? I saw you at a show today. I was scrolling through. Hannah Hunts with you has a show in a couple hours. Probably go there, hang out a little bit. I'm still at the shop. Today, I planned on moving things to the new place, but it's raining. We need the rain, though, so it's fine. I have no updates. I signed closing paperwork 2 weeks ago, and then they said that they would let me know when it's going to, like, my lawyer's going to close for me, and I haven't heard anything since. So every day I'm waiting for the phone call that says, okay, we're closing today. But it's fine. I'm going to work on getting things, because I'm only doing this show today. So I'm going to work on getting things more cleaned and buttoned up, and just, it's raining, so I'm not going to move stuff today, but it'll be fine. Thank you for your tip. I appreciate you. The not knowing is driving me insane. Also, I didn't sleep last night. I slept 47 minutes last night. But that's it. Okay, so today, what are we talking about? What's the title of my show? Optimizing growth. I think it's funny. So I do these once a month, right? I got my thimble case and Hodge cards yesterday. Love the Sesame Street wrapping paper. Yay. So I was thinking today that I would maybe sell one of my last printer tray, and I made a video on how to package it, but I was thinking maybe today I would do it live so I can show you how I packaged it. So I'm going to package it the same way I packaged your thimble thing. Isn't that thimble thing amazing? I was really excited about that. Are you looking at my projector? That's a projector. That's where I would listen to music. I run YouTube off of it. When I had the store open, I would play like Christmas movies or The Office. One time I was playing The Office, the thimble case with the hidden door. Yes, with the hidden door. I am going to take that with me, yes. I also have a projector in my bedroom, and I painted my walls. I have 3 white walls and 1 black wall, and I run the projector, and it used to be the whole wall. But then my projector broke, and then I bought a new one. Good morning. And then that one I couldn't figure out how to make it work, so I might just bring that one home and put it in my bedroom, and then that way I can watch movies on my wall again. I liked that it was loud. So the projector is loud. One day I was playing The Office, and it was one of the episodes where they say like penis a bunch of times, and there was a lady in here, and they said like shit or something. I don't know. The Office is very PG, but she was very offended, and I was like, you're an adult. You're a full-grown woman. I feel like you've seen a penis before, or maybe not. I'm sure you've heard the word. She was very offended by The Office. So then I played it every day for like 6 months. But I used to play like Christmas movies and whatever. Yeah, Lady Chill. What is the Daddy Chill? Have you ever seen that meme? I love that meme. Good morning, Small Town Crafty. How are you today? But now I just put on my YouTube, and there's only 2 stations that I play, and it's either 90s grunge or Kill Yourself Country. And I apologize for saying that, but those are the 2 stations that I listen to. And I've been on the 90s. Good morning, Sarah. I've been on the 90s grunge for like a year. Are you proud of me? What the hell is even that? Thank you, Ruth, for getting my 90s Christmas, for getting my reference. Daddy, chill. What the hell is even that? Thank you for getting my reference. Yes, those are the only two stations I listen to. 90s grunge or kill yourself country. There's no in between. Because it's not like upbeat, happy 90s country. It's my dog died, my wife left me, my truck broke down, my mother went to jail country. Go Outback. Cal, thank you so much. You won that giveaway. Let's do another one. I'm gonna do a whole bunch of giveaways today. And then I'm gonna go, and when I leave here, I have to go to Dollar General and get envelopes because I'm out of envelopes. I have 1,000 things to send out today. Or maybe I won't do that and I'll just bring them to Sarah to do tomorrow. Probably. Everyone, tomorrow. So if you weren't here yesterday, we did 3:33 in 3 hours. Tomorrow we're gonna do 4:44 in 4 hours. We have zero chill. We're gonna do it again tomorrow. So come hang out with us tomorrow. We're gonna do minis. Here, my Whatnot show sucked country. Facts. I saw you have the best waves. She really does have the best waves. 666 is going to be in 2 weeks. We'll do 555 next week. We'll do 666 the week after. Me and Sarah. So let's talk about my Whatnot show sucked. Today we're talking about optimizing growth or something. I don't even know. What are we talking about? Make it 669. Lisa Jane, I like the way your brain works. I watched you yesterday too. Practical efficiency tips. Yesterday, I sold 369 items in 3 hours. And then I still had 40 items, 40 orders from the day before. I started the day with 180 something orders. I packed all but 12 of those orders yesterday in 4 hours. I'm going to tell you right now, I was thinking last night about how I can help with this topic. I was like, all right, someone said, can we watch you pack? And I was like, you really don't want to see the way that my brain works because it doesn't make any sense. You still have that much stuff or still random. Oh, I buy every day. I have nothing. And then I buy everything every day. I can't stop. I bought stuff last night at 1 o'clock today, 1:30 in the morning. I was buying stuff. I was really mad though. There's a huge auction next Saturday I really want to go to. There's 1,000 hen on nests. Do you want to see the auction? I'll show it to you in a minute. It doesn't matter. I was trying to figure out how to register for proxy bid, but I think on proxy bid I can only bid on the house. It's in West. Hold on. Let's go. I'm dead serious, Sarah. There is so much. Look it up. It's Brostech. Go to auctionzip.com, put in your zip code, and put in like 100 miles. It's Saturday, like the 30th, and it's in like Westdale or something. I don't know. It's down past Madison. They'll probably be really expensive, but it's totally worth it. Okay, efficiency. Here are some things to streamline and be more efficient when selling on Whatnot. You should have a label printer. If you do nothing else, if you listen to nothing else I say, buy yourself a $69 Polino label printer because it's going to save you time, energy, tape, ink, paper. It is going to save you so much. I can't even think about the amount of times you just peel and stick. It is by far, can't get it compatible with Whatnot for some reason. I uninstall the program and reinstall. That's all my only thing. Turn it off and turn it back on is always my advice. So that it pays for itself within a week. It's the best thing. I again was trying to think of like ways that I can help you be like more prolific. You know what I'm saying? That word. Tune my labels to media mail. FYI, I didn't have to select it. Proficient. Thank you. I want you to be more proficient. That is the best thing that I can suggest. Also, if you look at my YouTube, if you are new and you have like shipping questions or whatever, but all of my products are linked in my YouTube that I use, including my Polino label printer. YouTube will show you how to do it as well. Yes. So that's my biggest piece of advice. Oh, what I was going to say is this morning I saw a TikTok of a girl and she said, I just had the worst Whatnot show ever. Good morning. And I was humbled. And to which I responded, it takes time, like with any other social media, don't give up. But you know my answer, if you've been here for more than a hot minute, I always say don't give up, or do. I don't care. You're grown up, do whatever you want. But when I'm talking about being more proficient or being more, you have a YouTube video about my worst sale. I just laughed the whole time. Exactly. So when we talk about optimizing growth and getting better and blah, blah, being upset that you have a bad show is normal. We all have bad shows. I had a terrible show. Hi, Tara Lynn. I had a terrible show a couple weeks ago. And usually when I have a bad show, I just stop doing it. I just threw it out the wall. I've been there. Mercats, you won that giveaway. So usually Cherry Bomb will laugh at me because if I'm having a bad show or like if it's not going the way, I'll just end it. I'll just be done. I'll be like, okay, we're gonna raid someone, goodbye, like, and we'll just leave. But that's hello, you found me out. But you can't let it kill your momentum or kill your vibe or like get so like you can be upset and then get over it, right? So like, and I say that with all of the love in my heart, and I still remember terrible shows and terrible things that have happened. But if you really want to make this work and you really want to go for it and you really want to optimize your growth, you can't have a bad show and then not do a show for 3 weeks because you're so discouraged from that show, because that's no way to gain momentum and gain growth. There's no way that you're going to continue to grow if you just give up after one. I get my labels on Amazon. If you look at my YouTube video, so if you go to my YouTube, it's the same name here as it is anywhere else, and you go to the products that you need. Good morning, Crazy Ma. And you go to my videos and you go to the products that you need videos, which is just like a couple videos down. My phone is not loading today. It says it's products you need. All of the things that I buy like every month or every week are linked in that video, including my shrink wrap, my tape, my bubble wrap machine, my label printer, my iPad, my everything that I buy is linked in those two videos right there, and I get it all on Amazon. Got a bunch of stuff from your links. Yay, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Can you run auction? Hold on. My iPad is small today. Can you run auction just on your phone? That's what's confusing me. Or where do you start bid on tab or bid it, or is bidding voice activated? Bidding is not voice activated. I run off my iPad and then you can run it from your phone. I don't think I understand your question. I don't think you can voice activate bid, but that would be cool. All retail stores have, good morning, I love you. How are you today? Welcome in. All retail stores have a crappy sales day. Exactly. That's a great way to think of it too. So every retail stores have bad sales days, sales weeks, sales months, sales years, right? So as hello, Awesome Vines. I was as a retail store manager. You had comp sales every day. Thank you so much for your tip. I appreciate you, especially on today where I don't sell anything. I appreciate the tips. On days where would be interesting is on mom duty. Oh, got it. Exactly. So you comp numbers, and also you are tracked. Like if you have say we come out of the weekend and we're down. So our sales goals for the weekend was $300,000 and we came out of the weekend down 250. You take your sales goals for the rest of the week and say you had to do 50 a day. Now you have to do 60 a day to make up for what you did on the weekend. So like you make it up, you do sales on different days. Like you have to stay going and stay motivated. You can't take thank you. You can't take one bad day and be like, oh, that's it, I'm done. And again, like I'm not that girl. I'm obviously not calling her out and I didn't say her name, but you can make a video. I make a video of crappy things that happen to me all the time. Make a video about it, be upset about it, and then log back on and try again. And it's not for everyone. I've said this too. I feel like some people that are trying to like influence you on this app are like, everyone can do it. It's amazing. You can do it. That's not true. As with anything, as with any job, this is not for everyone. There's a place for you on here. There's a place on here for everyone. That place may be just making friends and watching other people and hanging out or selling on Marketplace. I say this too. I don't sell well on stagnant platforms because I don't take good pictures. I don't write good descriptions. You have a place here. It just might not be live selling. Live selling is hard. Social media selling is different than any other selling that you're going to do. So you can't just have amazing products with a good price. You have to be engaging. You have to read the chat. You have to make connections. You have to put yourself out there. And even just the putting yourself out there, logging on every day is freaking hard, right? So especially when you're sad or tired or angry. I slept 47 minutes last night. Even when something is going on and you have to log on and you have to do the things, it's hard. So that part of this is not for everyone. I have multiple shipping videos on my YouTube. If you go to my YouTube, I have videos on what labels to use. I have videos on how to make a custom shipping profile. I just posted a video on how to do a printer tray. I might do one live here in a little while, but I have tons of shipping videos. I also have videos on how to. The shipping on this app is the easiest ship. If you've ever shipped for any other platform, this is the easiest shipping. Very private, so being social is very hard. Yeah, exactly. Good morning, Nurse One. Thank you, Lou. I appreciate you being here. I'm gonna follow you. I forgot what I was gonna say. I didn't think it would be so challenging to just chat and keep. It is very challenging. Thank you for your tip. I appreciate you. Someone said that yesterday. We were talking about something. I think I was watching Brie. I was watching Upcycled by Brie yesterday, and she was talking about how her room was really quiet. It's really hard sometimes. Good morning, Brie. There she is, Brie. It's really hard sometimes when you are. Yes, you can use your laptop camera when you are talking to yourself. When you are like, usually during my Tuesday shows, Thursday shows, even the show, the chat keeps going, so it's fine. I have people to interact with. My jewelry shows, though, there will be 10-15 minutes no one says anything, and it's so like to keep yourself going. You're real comfortable talking to yourself. That's why I tell such stupid stories and I tell you all about what's going on in my life and the crazy things that are happening, because I have to keep going, and it's really hard. And I don't have music on because the music distracts me, so I have to keep talking the entire time because I have to fill the silence. Thank you. I tried to be good at it. It is apparently what I'm good at. I don't know. I can talk forever. I went on a date last week and he was talking about something, and I was like, I won't let there be awkward silence. I'm like, if you want to talk, you're gonna have to like interrupt me, because if not, I'm just gonna keep talking. Like there's not gonna be any silence here. I will talk the entire time, and then we'll just leave and I'll whatever and never talk to you again. Do you have tricks to get the chat to chat? Ask questions. You'll find me doing that. I did that yesterday. We were talking about something, but you can ask anything. You can ask what the, how awesome. Thank you. You can ask what their favorite color is, where they live, what their favorite thing, ask questions, try to ask and get people to talk. Do you believe face forward is better? Yes, I do. I will die on that hill. My ADHD gets me all the time. That's why it's a lot better for you. Thank you so much for the tip, Laura Binga. Thank you, Laura Binga. That's why it's a lot better if you have specific questions on like shipping or anything to go watch my YouTube, because I edit my YouTube videos and I do a voiceover. So I'm not, good morning, the resource. So I'm not spacey. I'm not all over the place. When I do this, I'm all over the place. So it's hard sometimes to follow me. So I guess my question is, just so I understand, everyone's going to be able to go if we pick the different, yes. So my shipping is very helpful. Thank you. I do think that being face forward is better. Here's why. Do I think you need to do it? No. My first 6 months, I did not show my face ever. Not once. Actually, that's not true. People would buy shit just so that, and like offer to tip me so that I would show my face. I think that because this is social media selling, you want to make that connection with someone. Even if one of my favorite things ever is I'm in people's room. I was in 10 people's shows yesterday. When I usually don't announce myself or say anything because I get distracted and I sit down and then I don't work because I'm talking to you. But one of my favorite things is if I say hello to someone, that they turn the camera on and go, oh, hi, how are you? And like say hi to me, like interact with me. I think that this is a big part of this social media platform, is that human interaction. Most days, you are the only adults I talk to. You are the only grown-ups that I see in real life. So if I need, like, I'll get on at night and want someone to talk to me. So I'll go into Cherry Bomb or Ho and I'll be like, what are you guys doing? And they'll be like, what's up, Hodge? And they'll talk shit or whatever. And I'm like, and then it makes me feel like I have people. So, how dare you call me a grown up? I know, right? So I do think that having the face forward is important at some point. You don't do it all the time. Do it at the beginning, say hello, whatever. Do it at the end to say goodbye. Yeah, you want me to talk shit? Exactly. I think owning my chaos and scattered pattern is a must. I think so too. So lean into that. I'm learning so much. I followed you on YouTube. Thank you so much for following me. I appreciate you. Lean into that. Lean into your chaos. This show was supposed to be, hello, Fred Meal. The show was supposed to be about Captain Auction. I can't believe that didn't mute you. Everyone saw that, right? The show was supposed to be about, I'm distracted now and blushing. The show was supposed to be about like how to be proficient and whatever else. And I was thinking about how I'm proficient. And I think that my ADHD is a superpower and I think you should lean into it. I think that it helps me to keep up with the chat. It helps me to have conversations. It helps me to pack. It helps me. I might be all over the place, but I'm all over the place in a efficient way. So if that is something that you struggle with, I think that social media selling is a good thing for you. Where's too far in talking shit? I don't know. Is there too far? Face forward and handling the products makes it feel more real. I agree. I do a lot of shows behind the camera, but I end every show with flipping it around. I think that that's really all you need to do is at least at one point in your show, flip it around and say, hey, thanks so much for coming. At least give them so they can see you. Is it worth paying to promote? No, don't ever pay to promote. If you are new, Travelers Antiques, thank you for the raid. Everyone, please go follow Travelers Antiques. Thank you for bringing your friends over here. I love you. One of my favorite people right there. I watch them almost every morning. Everyone go follow Travelers Antiques and get in this giveaway. No, I have done the math and I do not think paying to promote is worth it. I have done it multiple times. Unless you are selling cards, like break, whatever those things are, or whatever because this platform is still like 90% that type of sales. So when you pay to promote, it does push you to people 100%. I've looked at the analytics every time I've done it. I've gone through the reports. Wait, I'm not your favorite people. No, Travelers Antiques is, bitch. That's not new. Just kidding. I love you too. I've looked at the analytics. It is what it is. Like it pushes you to people, but unfortunately, this platform, because it's still 90% not vintage decor or whatever I'm doing over here, I'm being pushed to teenage boys who want cards, or I'm being pushed to, I'm being pushed to people who don't give a shit that I'm talking about anything. So if I'm paying to promote, I don't want to pay to promote into platforms until they make it so that it's genre or whatever specific, like niche specific, paying to promote does not make sense to me. Also, when we talk about like paying to promote, it's wonderful when people come in. How long did it take you to get successful? Born that way. Just kidding. My first show I sold nothing. My second show I sold nothing. My third show I sold nothing. My fourth show I sold $44. My fifth show I sold nothing. I didn't sell over $200 to my 12th show. I had about 2,000 followers about 6 months in. It's taken years. I've been doing this for 2.5 years, every day of my life. I do a show at least Monday through Friday, every single day. Once, every other weekend as well. This is my full-time job. Hi, if you're new here, my name's Christine. I had a full store full of stuff, antiques, collectibles, jewelry, glassware, clothing, a little bit of everything. I sold my building and will be doing just this full-time until I fail, and then I'm going to go get a real job. Just kidding. Is there a way to track conversion on the site? Yes. Well, there's lots of analytics, not really conversion, but you can watch. I'm from New York. You can look at your analytics and you can see new buyers, you can see repeat buyers, you can see average dollar amount. There's lots of analytics you can look into. I love when people, I know, I only say that because this is my real job. And so I'm taking the power back when people, where's that wedding ring? Bitch, never married. Howdy, good morning. I want to take it back because this is my real job. And so I laugh when people tell me to get a real job. This is my real job. You don't pay my bills. No one pays my bills. Pay my bills all by myself my entire life. When do you need out of the building? I'm going to say yesterday, Donnelly. I signed closing paperwork 2 weeks ago. Never settle. Facts. I signed closing paperwork 2 weeks ago, and I'm squatting at this point. I'm not really sure. So, and it's work. It's a lot of work. You love my energy? Thank you. That's very nice. I appreciate that. Hopefully soon though. Tips for doing random poll shows. Is there a cheat sheet and guidelines to follow on how to weigh items? No, I'm totally a squatter. I do it by weight. How do I target people that want vintage jewelry as followers so I can show? You can't target them. Just make sure you have a good graphic and a good bio. So I do it by weight. I put everything. Thank you, Dandy. Dandy, I'm gonna run yours next. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I do it by weight. So I have miniatures, 1 to 3 ounces, smalls, 4 to 7 ounces, mediums, 12 to 15 ounces, large, 1 to 2 pounds, and a ship alone at 5 pounds, 12 by 12 by 12 by 12. And I have I always say like a Rain Man thing. I don't know. I am good. I've been doing this long enough where I can pick something up and I can tell how much it weighs. And then I know I have to add, like for a large mailing box is 12 ounces. I'm going to add at least 15 because it's going to need paper and bubble wrap. Like I can do it on the fly until you have done it a while and you get that way. I do suggest weighing everything. You're going to weigh everything afterwards anyway. But Whatnot does give you a buffer. So like if I pick this up and I'm like, okay, this totally weighs a pound, but I'm going to put in a box of paper. But if I do 1 to 2 pounds, it's going to put in 2 pounds. So it's going to give me that little bit of a buffer as far as weight goes. So I can do random pulls. I think I might sell my last printer tray today. Thank you so much, Somewhere in Time. I might sell my last printer tray today so I can show you how to. It is a Rain Man thing. And because people are like, how do you remember who bought what? And I'm like, I don't know. My brain just remembers things. Unless you're a new person that I don't know, I tend to remember you and what you bought. Everyone, please go follow Dandy Treasures. Dandy's Treasures. When's your next show and what's your next goal? Let's look at that. 5.7. You're killing it. Ooh, Halara. These are Halara. My phone's ringing. Don't answer it. These are Halara. I love Halara. When is this? 8/22. Okay, I bookmarked it. I bookmarked your Halara show. And also, everyone, please go follow. Yeah, where's Ataz? Everyone, please go follow Cherry Bomb Vintage and Ho to the Mo. Thank you for always helping me. Have you shipped a 40 by 20 painting before? No. The biggest I will ship is a printer tray, and it's 34 by 18 by 4. It costs too much money to ship paintings, and I'm gonna break them, so I just don't. Figure Lenny has an important message about your account and would like to speak to you about you. Yeah, I'll pay you when I pay you. How do you determine how much you pay yourself? I was told the first year 100% towards sourcing. Good morning, SS. I love that. I love responsible people. I love people who can make a plan and stick with it. I wish, right? How much to pay yourself? I cashed out yesterday tips that I got because my card declined in Costco. So that's a wonderful, wonderful theory plan. Yes, you should totally set yourself up for that. Not real life for 90% of the humans, I think, in here. I don't know. Or are you all independently wealthy and y'all just have money to just put it all towards sourcing? I guess if you have a full-time job and you're doing this on the side, then yes. All of my money, I take, okay, let's see, in this economy, right? And let's say I make $1,000 this week. All 1,000 of that is going to go towards bills. But if anything I have left goes towards sourcing. So that's correct. But oh my God, it's my realtor. Oh my God, I'm gonna have to get out of here today. Good morning, Lynn. I'm wonderful. How are you today? I'm very close. Yay. It's good. It's listen to how echoey it is. Echo. Yay. I'm okay. Yeah. Figure out your life. That is me every day. I'm always just trying to figure out my life. Yes. It is echoey. I know when I talked to Justin, he said, because I signed all the paperwork with Justin like 2 weeks ago, and he was like, I'll just let you know, when the actual closing day was gonna be. I said, okay, you're gonna give me like a day or two heads up, right? And he's like, oh yeah, of course. He's like, I'm not gonna call you at like 4 o'clock and be like, hey, we're closing tomorrow at noon. I said, okay, good. So I mean, I'm good. I'm in a good spot, but there's some stuff that I still have to, not much, but that I just have to clean and get out or whatever. So, but I'm ready. The shed's moved. Yep. Yep. I have natural gas. Yes, I don't have a propane tank. Oh yeah. No, just those water tanks, no propane tanks. No. Those giant water tanks. Giant. Yep. Eggs. That is why you don't. Yeah. Yeah. That's what happens when you. Right. Don't piss off local government. Yeah, exactly. I mean, they're petty and small. I can win, but we're not. Well, I don't have to worry about it anymore. I'm out. Yep. I'm out. Yes. It's okay. Yeah. We'll figure it out. They're good. I've had some crazy stuff happen over the last couple months. I know that's not surprising to you, but at some point I'll tell you everything that's been happening. But we should go to lunch. We should. I know, right? Right? We should. Perfect. Yes. Yeah. Exactly. Just, I mean, at this point, I'm good. I should be good with change. I just completely reinvent myself every 5 to 10 years. I don't know. I don't do it on purpose, Lynn. I have to. I don't know. It's just making life makes me do it. Exactly. They're amazing. Right. Yes, they do. For sure. Yes. We're looking at colleges right now. This is his senior year. Yep. We're looking at colleges right now. He's being recruited to play football. So we're trying to, I told him he can go whichever one's going to give him the most money. He did just get email yesterday from one of the schools that we've been looked at, offered him a scholarship last night, which was nice, but right, exactly. That's what we're hoping for. Yep. No, he's a great student. That's good. Yep. Yeah. Basket weaving. I know. No. Right, exactly. Okay. Yep. Yep, I signed the paperwork. So yeah, that's perfect. Just send me the date when you get it and I will do all those things. Yay. I agree. We will do that. Sounds good. Perfect. Sounds good to me. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye. That was my realtor. She's so nice. Everyone, please go follow Somewhere in Time Vintage and Dandy. I'm so sorry that I didn't just yell about you for that entire time. But I am very excited. We are very close to closing, so I'm gonna get the flock out of here. Somewhere in Time, you're almost at 10K. I love that for you. Yeah, she didn't know. Last time she was talking, I put her on speakerphone, and then I was like, I can't put her on speakerphone. She's very sweet. She's a very nice lady. We're gonna go for drinks to celebrate. But she just likes to remind me that when she met me, I was a Lowe's executive and making a bunch of money and doing whatever. And she's like, and then you did this, and then COVID happened, and now you're going to do something else. And I was like, yes, Lynn, thank you. I'm just reinventing myself every 5 to 10 years. Cool. Thanks for the reminder. I'm aware of how my life trajectory has taken me. Nay, you won that giveaway from Somewhere in Time Vintage. Please make sure you're following Somewhere in Time Vintage. I appreciate you. The next one's a $10. Let's go. I think I put $10 ones in here already, didn't I? No, I didn't. Okay, I'm going to add one right now. Anyway, let's get back to business. What else? Now hand, mouth, foot disease. Oh no. I am closed for good. I've actually been closed for I have been closed since January 2024. I've been closed for a year and a half. Doing just this, but I've been using my building as a like basically a storage, and I've been selling out of here, but now I sold the building, and so now I have to be out, and she's going to send me all, they don't have a date yet. She said, you're very close to closing, but I'm going to send you all the paperwork or all the reminder, like shut off your national grid and make sure your business insurance is paid up until this time and this time, like all that kind of stuff. So is an act of Congress. Wait, you worked at Lowe's? Captain Auction, I will punch you through the computer. Just kidding, I won't. Okay, back to business. Everyone, please go follow Seven Wonders. Seven Wonders. And also go to, I did have the biggest dick at Lowe's for sure. Let me follow you. Seven Wonders at it. Tracy, when's your next show? 7/23. Okay, I bookmarked your next show. Followed you. I look pretty today. Thank you. That's so nice of you. It was a legit question. Have you been here forever? I was a store manager for Lowe's for 15 years. Youngest female store manager. If you Google me, you can see shit. I won awards and stuff. I used to do cool stuff. Now I sell crap online. When people ask me what I do for a living, dating is weird right now, right? Good morning. Dating is weird because I never know what to tell people I do for a living. Thank you. Which one? I never know what to say I do for a living. So my answer, because I'm awkward, is always I do weird shit online for money. And then they look at me funny. And then that's a good way to gauge like if I want to continue to talk to you or not. Because if your answer to that is, oh, that's hilarious. What do you do? I'm like, oh, cool, we can talk. If your answer is OnlyFans, huh? No. If your answer is, then we can't be friends. So it's usually a good icebreaker. Yeah, what do you do for a living? Whatever I want. basically. So I want not exactly. So it's a weird conversation to have with people. Everyone, please go follow Seven Wonders. Thank you for being here. I ordered cookies for you. They're gonna be delivered today. I'm so excited. How much for a foot pick? Hey, Gems Joy. I better tell my kid not to eat them. They're gonna go to my house. What is the best way to grow your following? Be consistent. Do what you say you're going to do. Show up every single day and build your community. Make friends. You know what is not the way to build a following is to go into a show blindly and promote yourself or say whatever. You know what is the best way is to like Dandy's real job disaster and part-time whatnot. Well, come over here full time. Like when you're just having conversation in the chat, right? So like when you're just engaging with people. My best friends in the world are people I've met on this app. You go into other people's shows. I also, my first year, and I'm not telling you have to do this, but my first year on Whatnot, I spent like $50,000. Now I resold all of it. I just invested it back in here, but go into other shows, make friends, have communication, talk to people in the world, best friends in the world right here. And build your community like that, like organically. Like the people that come in here and buy the gift chats are people that are in here that are like the Seven Wonders when they bought the gift chat and then they said, I love you so much. This show's great. Like just have a personality, talk to people, communicate, like, and then be consistent. So if you, I just hurt my toe. And if you are going to, when I first started, I did Tuesdays and Thursday shows. I did Tuesdays and Thursday shows. Still to this day, 2.5 years later, Tuesday and Thursday are my best shows because, and I would start at 8 o'clock in the morning and I would go till 5, 6 at night. So I could get East Coast people, West Coast people, get people all over. I don't do night shows. I generally don't do weekend shows, but I will be here without a doubt every Tuesday and Thursday, no matter what. I hate showing the same thing over and over, but should I? Yes, you should. You should because I don't think this is a real person, but we're going to answer. Hello? Not a real person. You should show there's a meetup in Florida. You should show the same things over and over because you never know who's in your room. Your room, it could say 10 people. It could be different people every single time. Also, when you're live tiles, I show live tiles every time that we're on because I want you to see, like if I scroll right now, like I'm watching Darren right now. I'm watching Thriftworks from the outside. So if he shows something that I want, I'm not showing as a number in his room, but I can click on him if he shows me something that I want. So like if you're scrolling through live tiles and you're just watching multiple shows from the outside, you can be like, oh, what do they got? And you can pop in and buy it, but you don't actually have to be live. Got my nativity set. Thank you. The OMG wrapping paper was fun. I'm glad you enjoyed the wrapping paper. Okay, blue. Let's see. Breeze, a blue moon. Blue moon. Let's run the next giveaway for Breeze Blue Moon Boutique. So different people come in and out all the time. So if your room says 10 people, it could be 10 different people now and in 20 minutes. There's a lot of people who scroll all day. The live tiles are on automatically. There's a lot of people that are in and out of your show. So showing the same thing over and over again is not a bad thing. I know that it can get frustrating. I don't want my hair to crimp already, but I don't want it to be up or down. So yes, you should just continue to show your whatever. This is sometimes I feel clicky though in some shows. It's hard to break the ice. Oh, for sure. And as a awkward, uncomfortable, I don't talk at people's shows. I don't even know how these people became my friends. They forced themselves upon me. And I'm glad that they did because now they're my best friends. But like Molly, Board Thrift, her and I don't know she just showed up here one day. She just drove from Tennessee to my shop and was like, I'm helping you, bitch. And I was like, thank you. Like, now I won't leave. Now you're stuck with me forever. I don't know how this happened, but it happened. So I totally get it. I don't go into other people's rooms and like say a lot, but just know it could feel clicky. Sometimes we talk about how we're like, okay, so our group chat name is the Whatnot Sluts. We're not sluts on Whatnot. But sometimes we talk about how we might be like the bitchy ones. Like, are we the bitchy? We're not, though. We just do our thing, but we'll talk to anybody every single time. Upcycled by Brie, Cherry Bomb Vintage, Ho to the Mo, Board to Thrift, Nat and Kid, Heavy Shag, Smorgasbord. Like, we seem, sometimes it seems that way, like from the outside, but we're really, it's nice. Sometimes it seems clicky, but also if you do try to like talk and break the ice, also it is a cult. This has nothing. I'm supposed to be, is your name Shy Laurel? I love that your name is Shy Laurel. I'm going to follow you because we're talking about not wanting to break the ice and your name is Shy. That's my worship me. I'm getting very distracted as to what I'm supposed to be talking about today. This is supposed to be a very, what's the initiation to the cult? And Cherry Bomb will kick you out of this cult real quick. If you F up, Cherry Bomb will kick you out. You're out. Yeah, you. Don't F up. Don't F up in the group chat. She'll kick your ass right out. Okay, everyone please go follow Breeze Blue Moon. Thank you for your tip. I love you. I'm not getting paid for this. She didn't kick me out. She did kick someone out, though. I'm gonna kick someone out when I get the go-ahead. Okay, so when we were talking about being, thank you for your tip, I appreciate you. When we're talking about being proficient in what we're doing, you did. Actually, she kicked herself out. She removed herself from the group. She got annoyed with us and she left. She started the group chat and then she left. Oh, my eye is very lazy today. I keep catching it. I don't usually see it on the reverse camera, and I keep catching it and it's stressing me out, which is going to make it worse. Okay. Let's talk about being proficient. If you go follow my YouTube and go watch my YouTube videos, I have all of the tools that I use to be more successful. The biggest thing that I can say is to buy yourself a printer. I cannot stress enough. Thank you so much, Lundy. I cannot stress enough how much easier it will make your life if you buy a thermal printer. It'll save you money, time, energy, whatever. I don't have pink eye. I have I don't want to point it out to you because then you'll never unsee it. So, but I also have a list of products on there. I have my tape, I have my bubble wrap machine, I have it right? I wish that I bought one the day I started reselling. It's the best purchase I've ever made. And I tell everyone, thank you for your tip, Laura. I love you. It's because I didn't sleep. Yeah. I only slept 47 minutes last night. It is a game changer. So I think that is one of your best ways to streamline and to be more efficient. Yes, my bubble wrap machine would be my next thing. And the bubble wrap machine right now is on sale for $169. I ran out of bubble yesterday because I used all of it. Oh, we have more. Explain what? What would you like me to explain? The thermal printer? They can create. What is a bubble wrap machine? It is a machine that makes bubble wrap. I will show it to you and just explain the meaning of life. I know nothing. I will show it to you right now. If you go to my YouTube video, if you go to my YouTube and you click products you need right there, it'll show you my bubble wrap machine, and it's on sale right now. I'll have to warm it up. All right, who's this one from? I'm going to have to warm it up, but we can go on a field trip. We'll go on a field trip together, and I got to grab Brandy Cleaver. Brandy Cleaver, cool name. I just followed you. We're friends now. Okay. Here's how the refills of the bubble wrap come. I like this size. There's different size. You can get pillows. You can get the ones that look like this. I haven't even turned the lights on in here yet. But, all right, let's turn the lights on. Here is the bubble wrap machine. But I used it all yesterday, so we're going to turn it on, and then we're going to refill it together. I'm going to show you how it works, and the link for this is in my YouTube video. It's very small. Look at it doesn't take up much counter space at all. Look how little it is. Just a little tiny, doesn't take up a lot of counter space. I got it on Amazon for $160. $69. It's on sale. I paid $2 something for it, but it's on sale right now for $169. And I use it every single day of my life. These rolls are between like $30 and $40 depending on the size roll you want to get, and it lasts for a long time. Yes, the thermal printer, you'll never buy ink again. It'll save you so much money in ink and paper. I also use small bubble. I have that link on there too, but we're gonna make some bubble wrap together. I'll show you how this works. Is the one that does stickers, mailing labels. Yes. The one that does stickers, I'll show you that while this is warming up. And this is how easy it is. Even I can do it, which means you can do it. I have faith in you. But we're going to wait until that warms up. And it's upside down. And then I'm going to show you how to feed it through and how easy it is to make your own bubble wrap. And so you invest in the machine once for $169 on sale right now, link in bio, and then you make bubble. Oh, my hair is frizzy now. Okay, now you want to see the label printer. Let me see if I can print a label. Speaking of stickers, any recommendations on where I can order personalized stickers that I've already designed? I ordered mine from Sticky Brand. That's where my stickers are from. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My password's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In case you want to rob me or something, I don't know. Just to get into my computer, not to do anything in there. Thank you for your tip. I appreciate you. All right, let's print this right here. This is going to be for a $5 gift card giveaway. Ready? So you're going to do, oh wait, I can't show you the address. So you're going to do generate label, right? You're going to do generate label right there. Generate label. Thank you for your tip. Thank you for valuing my time and energy. And then you're going to do print label, even, print. And it's going to print right out just like that. And then when you go to do it, all you're going to do is this. All you're going to do is this. And you're going to peel it right off and stick it. No tape, no cutting, no paper, no ink. 2 seconds, label. By far the best thing. I wish that I bought the day I started reselling. Let me write on the back of this what this is so I don't forget. Gift card. Bam, done. How much are labels? I think you get packs of 2, which are like a couple hundred each, and they're $30-something. They're on my Amazon link as well. By far worth it. Why did that go ground advantage? Son of a bitch. I set this show up wrong. This show is going to cost me so much money in shipping. No. Oh, I'm so mad at myself right now. Oh my God, I've already spent $40 on shipping. Oh no. No. I must have set this show up. Thank you, Captain Auction. Printer's ready. Thank you, Captain Auction. God, I haven't done that in a while. I haven't messed up in a while like that. I must have done it when I was half asleep. Thank you for your tip. I appreciate you. All right, let's feed this through. And I'm going to show you the bubble wrap machine. Thank you for your tip. I appreciate you. I can't believe I messed that up. Here's my bubble wrap machine. So you can make different size bubble. Captain Auction, I love you. You can make different size bubble. I'm caught up good. I'm doing no more. But it is amazing. It saves you so much time, money. Thank you, Jill, bro. Yes, all of the money that was going to go towards tips is now going to. Thank you for your tips. It's my fault, but I really do appreciate you loving me and wanting to help me with my screw up, because I am so mad at myself. Rookie mistake. Look at that. People make mistakes still every day. even when you've been doing this a long time. Thank you so much for your tips. I appreciate you. No, I don't. No, you're good. Thank you, though. I appreciate you. I'll just send them. Okay, I'm going to make a little bit of bubble because I hate to let it warm up and do all that and then not just make a little bit at least. This is like the in-between size bubble. I like the one like that. Thank you for your tip. Oh no, there's a man here. Oh no. I like the other size. The bigger size bubble. That looks like this. That's like an in-between size. I don't like the pillows. You can also get the pillow size. But I don't think that those work as well. Good morning. I had to bring them because they were warm. Thank you so much. I mean, I'll bug you, but they were warm, so I had to bring them. Okay, thank you. Have a good day. I think I got muffins. I love my panic. It's a man. It's a man here. I'm going to eat one of his muffins. It's the Muffin Man. If I die, at least it's all on live. So I hope you enjoyed that little demonstration. Thank you for all your tips to help me with if they're poisoned, you guys are going to see me die live. My little mess up. I'm really annoyed with myself. I hate when I do that. It's fine. I appreciate your tips. He makes me healthy muffins because all I eat are donuts. This morning I had a donut for breakfast. I had loaded hash browns with queso and bacon and a blueberry donut. And he was like, you need to eat better. And so he makes me healthy donuts. So it's not going to be that good. It's all right. It's not sweet. It is perforated. I'll show it to you. Where's my phone? Okay. I'm going to do another giveaway because I can't help myself. I'm really mad about it, though. Since I already set up wrong, I should give you something else. All right. Grab my phone. And the bubble wrap. No, you can't fix it mid-show. It was in the settings of the show. It's all right. It just means that it's going to cost me an extra $5 every giveaway instead of the $1. Here's the bubble wrap. And there's the perforations. It's about a foot. I don't know, but all of the specs of it, best shipping for breakables. I have multiple videos on Facebook or on YouTube of how I do breakable shipping. All the specs of the bubble wrap are on when you buy it. I sent you all my Starbucks money. Thank you. It's good because I spent mine on Dunkin'. Yes. What is the point of giving a little giveaway stickers? Because this one you only pay $1 to ship, and now because I set it up wrong, I'm going to pay $5 to ship. So, and if I give away this, it'll cost me $9 to ship. I use both plastic wrap and tape. You want to pack a couple things together? I thought you just said so sorry for your loss. I feel you're very proficient when you do your mini shows. Yes. Would you like to see how I set up my mini shows? I set up my mini shows with trays. So I label the trays. Here, let me be a grown up and turn you around. I label the trays 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yesterday I did 300. I'll show you why plastic wrap. I did 333 things in 3 hours. Well, I did 369. And I just had all of these trays with numbers on them, and that's how I kept track of everything that I sold and so when I go and I print the label and it says Okay, you have this person got, thank you for your tip. This person got item 47, 132, 243. I just walk over and I grab all of those numbers and then I pack that. Plastic wrap. This is why I use plastic wrap instead of tape. 1, tape is expensive. 2, tape is a pain in the ass to get off of things. 3, you get you get 2, they're linked on my YouTube. You get 2 of them for like 20 bucks. They last forever. They're easy to take off. Here, let's wrap something together. This bird is number 20. Don't let me forget, this bird is number 20. Okay, so I'm gonna take my bubble, I'm gonna wrap it around the bird, and then you can just send it like this if you want, or you can make it into a comfy little package. DNA is free all the time, don't rob me. You can make it into, it's fast, easy, quick, so much easier to open and a lot cheaper than tape. And now it's just a beautiful little thing. And then if you want, when it gets to your place and they want to open it, they just have to undo the plastic and then they can just and then it's open. This is number 20. Okay. I made a video on how I wrapped a printer tray, but if I sell this printer tray to you right now, I will wrap it for you live and I'll show you. So is anybody interested in a printer tray? It's an old, crusty one. It has some breaks in it. So see how like that one is broken. That one is broken. This is for sure a breed. This is the one I was gonna keep. This is the one I really wanted because I like that it's different sizes. It's not all uniform. I like the big and little, but it's beautiful vintage printer tray. It's so good, right? It's beautiful. I love it. So we can sell it and then I will wrap it for you and we'll do it together. And I'll show you how I wrap a printer tray and y'all can laugh at me. But this is good too. This will help it so that I can sell something and it won't be as bad with my shipping. Because I messed up. Makes me so mad. All right. Running. Start. This is running right now. Beautiful. I'm 5'9". This is how big it is. So it is more than half my size. I believe it's a 32. 32 by 18. Old vintage printer tray. Running right now. Beautiful, rusty, crusty. Where did you say you get your stickers again? Sticky Brand. I get my stickers from Sticky Brand. This is running right now. Big printer tray, and we're gonna pack it together. $51. I quit. PB&J, thank you so much. I love you. Okay. Now I'm gonna set you up over here. I'm not gonna be able to see you for a second. For a little while because you're going to be way over here. But I'm going to show you how I pack my printer trays. Maybe. Don't fall. Okay? I love PB&J. All right, this giveaway is going to be for some stickers and pens maybe. I'm going to throw a bunch of extra shit in your giveaway since I have to pay for it anyway. All right. This is the easiest way I have found. Now, I talked to Upcycled by Bree, and she uses boxes from Uline, which is amazing, but I don't have a Uline by me, so I use these boxes. I feel like you're not straight. No, I want to distract you. I feel like you're not straight. It's okay, you can tell us. Okay. Most of us aren't. Thank you for getting what I was getting at there. Okay. Stay right there. Don't fall. So the way that I have found that works best for me are the large Lowe's moving boxes cut in half. It cuts right in half, nice, neat slice right there. The top to bottom is 34 inches. This is a 32. Because the trays are wood, and have been around for 50 years. Generally, I've shipped, I don't know, a dozen of them this last week. I don't have any issues. So all that I do is I take some paper and I put a few pieces of paper on the bottom. Few pieces of paper on the bottom, and I'm going to take the tray with the lip side up is going to go on this side, and then I'm going to put a few more pieces of paper over it. Again, generally I would use bubble wrap and everything else. Because of the way that we're going to wrap this, the paper is sufficient. You're going to fold it up just a little bit, put a couple pieces of tape. It does not matter what it looks like because you're just going to cover it with a box anyway. So you're just going to close it up just a little bit so that the paper isn't flying all over the place. You're going to put that piece down, shove the paper in, and then you're going to bend this piece over. And again, because you did the lip on this side, the lip gets the double side of the box right here. And then you're going to tape it. Now, if you bought anything big from me, you know I don't like to send ugly boxes. So if the box looks ugly or like this, oh, hold on, I ran out of tape. Also, a tip on being proficient, always make sure you have all of the tools you're going to need, which is tape, paper, wrap. I'm wrapping a printer tray, personally. There you go. So, I often get asked, how do you print? Like yesterday, I packed 400 things in one day. I think that anyone can do it. Just have the right tools and 85 Celsiuses and you're good to go. So I'm going to put a whole bunch of tape on it just to make sure that it's good, but I'm not going to send it like this because it's ugly and it's open on the side. So I'm going to find some wrapping paper. I like to buy the thick wrapping paper from TJ Maxx when it goes on sale, so that's why you're getting Sesame Street today. It's, or Marshall's. I think I got this at Marshall's, but it's thick, so it's not gonna rip. And you're gonna put the open ends on the bottom, so they're gonna get a little bit extra padding. And it fit almost perfectly. Fit almost perfectly. So because it's almost out, I would normally do this on the ground, but I'm trying to do it up here so you guys can watch me. So it's a little chaotic, but you're gonna get the point. So then we're going to tape the wrapping paper. You're going to wrap it like a present. And now, PJ is going to get a nice little package from me that looks like a birthday present for a toddler. Again, because you are wrapping it multiple times in the paper, the double box, and this thick ass wrapping paper should get to your buyer with no problem. I also have YouTube videos I made. Oh, I haven't posted that one. I'm going to post it today the YouTube video on how I packed the G. Okay, there it is. Printer tray, packed, ready to go. I made a YouTube video on how yes, you could just use the box without adding the wrapping paper, but you would have to cut the sides and bend the sides down and tape. Yep, and the final weight and measurement I put on my YouTube video. The final measurement will be a 34 by 18 by 3, and the final weight for that one, usually it's under 80 ounces, but for that one it's going to be 120. It'll cost me another like $12 to ship, depending on where she is. I hope you found that helpful. You have to do 2-inch cushion on each side, making it super expensive. I ship a bunch of them and I've never had an issue, but you can do whatever you'd like. Yes, I do think the sides are okay. You have to remember, like, if I'm shipping a piece of glass, I'm putting, also, I think, okay, so I got this box from someone the other day. I'm going to rant for a second. This is a printer tray. This thing, I could throw off the roof and nothing's going to happen to this. This thing is the most solid piece of wood you're going to get. So if you think that I could drop this right now and nothing's going to happen to it. So I just put paper, a box, and wrapping paper around it. Nothing is going to hurt this thing. This thing has survived 100 years. I could smash it right now and nothing's gonna happen. This part, maybe. Probably not though, because this is pretty solid too. But I like overpack. Let's test it. I overpack glass for sure. Yeah, run over the truck. I overpack glass because I want it to be packed well, but I want to show you what I got a box the other day. Let's talk about people who don't understand packing and unnecessarily do things. So because people think that you need to double box something or whatever, I'm going to tell you how I got this. I'm going to tell you how I got this box and how everything in here was broken. This box came in this box with all of this shrink wrap all around it. Okay, so they double boxed it. Great. Does not do a damn thing if what's inside the box is thrown in there with tissue. So this person thought they did a good job. They individually wrapped every little thing in tissue and then wrapped it in this box like this. Look, there's another broken piece. Wrapped it in this box like this and put it in here. Listen, you can hear it clinking in there. It's all broken glass. Put it in here. But they thought because they put it in a bigger box with a bunch of shrink wrap around it, that was going to protect the little tiny piece in here. Why? You wasted, you cost yourself more money because you put in a bigger box. You wasted a lot of shrink wrap, 2 really good boxes, when all you had to do was just individually wrap those little pieces of glass and put them in a small box. They could have been in a small box. Because people get into their, like, I don't know. People don't understand physics. I don't know. So I get overpacking glass. I overpack everything. Also, I'm going to tell you something else. This is getting offhand right here. Do you see these bags right here? 90% of these bags have pieces of glass in them. 90% of those bags have little glass animals in them. Because 2 things. I wrap them in multiple layers. They're in tissue paper, and then they're in bubble wrap, and then they're in cardboard, and they're whatever, and then they're put in a bag. Also, those bags go through like a different system in the post office than the small boxes, and 90% of those small boxes that you use for shipping are super fresh. I can smash one of those small boxes between my hands. You know what you can't smash? Those bags. So, bags don't need to be flat if I'm not selling them. No, bags don't need to be flat. Wrapping pictures. I don't sell pictures. I do have a video. Will you the kids be around Sunday morning to possibly feed and let Oliver out? Myself. I'm selling myself today. So there's my little rant on being proficient. Because people make a ridiculous thing about packing and shipping is so easy, and people make it way more difficult than it has to be. Now, do things get broken? For sure. Is the post office suck sometimes? Yes. Do people suck at packing sometimes? Yes. Is there always going to be mistakes? Yes. But I ship hundreds of things a day, and how can you get your money back? Go to Whatnot. Open a case. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Who I had lined up last time never came. All right, gotta let my tenant's dog out. I just had a seller put a ground label on a priority box, and it cost you over postage. Thank you so much for your tip. I appreciate you. Thank you. That's gonna pay for this giveaway that I messed up. That's okay. It's fine. Yeah. Open a case with Whatnot. If you pay it, they should reimburse you. Sometimes it takes a minute. Custom shipping to ship big things alone. Yes. Thank you for your purchase of my sticker. So, in that instance, I would have returned the package. In instances where the package is if it's like a couple bucks, I'll pay and then I'll get my money back and then I'll never buy from that seller again. But I've had packages too show up that needed 50, 70, whatever, and I have just refused the package and made them send it back and then gotten all my money back. That's up to you how bad you want the stuff. Do you use bags for jewelry? If I do use bags for jewelry, I'll ship anything in a bag, but generally with jewelry, I have little boxes, or if it's like one piece, I'll put it in a bubble mailer, but I'll put it in tissue and paper and then the bubble mailer. Sometimes in a little box if it's a fancy piece of jewelry. Everyone, please go follow me on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. Do you contact Whatnot for the reimbursement? Yes. There's nothing a seller can do for you. You have to go through Whatnot. What do you think about sellers in the category offering free shipping? I think that until you are proficient, until you have learned the ins and outs of this app and shipping, you should not offer free shipping. I think that the people that offer free shipping on this app that do it well understand and know how much it's going to cost them for free shipping. They have worked out the numbers and they understand that it's going to be a cut into their pay, but they have run the numbers and it makes sense. If you are new and you do free shipping, you are going to lose money every single time. And there are people like Toasty Gold. Toasty Gold does max cap shipping at $9.21, and he pays between 20 and 30% every show in shipping. If you are not ready to pay that or more, do not offer free. I never offer free shipping. I did it once last year and that's it. Okay, love you. Call me later. You can't protect yourself from stupid people, unfortunately. My only bit of advice for that is sales cure all. If they're going to say something that isn't true or leave you a bad review or whatever, sell more. The more you sell, the more reviews you get. The more you sell, the more it will outweigh a bad report on your thing. You can't combat stupid. You can't combat rude. You can't combat liars. You have to just let it go and sell more. When should we use max 920? I only do max 921 shipping when I do miniatures, jewelry, or ephemera because I can fit all of that in flat rate boxes. I do not do max 29 shipping on anything else. Do you recommend a designated shipping area? If you have one, yes. Have I tried multiple times? Yes. Right now, am I shipping off of a half-made shelving unit with stuff out of totes? Yes. But if you have and can upkeep a little designated area, that's great. I use all different sizes flat rate boxes. I shipped my miniature show yesterday, and this is what my boxes look like. Son of a bitch. This is what my boxes look like from yesterday's shipping show. I have medium mailing boxes. I have small mailing boxes. I have smaller mailing boxes. I have large flat rate boxes. I have large mailing boxes. I used every size box imaginable yesterday for my show. I use everything. How do you handle product breakage? You don't. Unless you are part of the I did 369 items yesterday in 3 hours. Unless you are part of the beta program that is testing customer service, you cannot do anything legally per guidelines through whatnot. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. That's very nice. So if you have an issue with something that you get from me, I can't do anything from you. If you tell me, I'll apologize. I can help you walk you through how to go through whatnot and get fixed, but I cannot do anything for you personally. I hear you have tips to make me proficient. Hi, Cassandra. What is the flat rate box size that you use for jewelry? The flat rate box size is, I think, a 12 by 12 by 6, I think. It's whatever there's only one box. There's only one flat rate box. I use different sizes. If it will fit in a medium, I'll use a medium. If it will fit in a small, I'll fit in a small. The large, I believe, is a 12 by 12 by 6. I'm not doing a very good job staying on task, Cassandra. I'm not doing a very good job today. Vintage Vibe. Thank you so much, Vintage Vibe. Let's run that give. Also, I set up my show wrong, so now every one of these giveaways is costing me $10. I thought there were smaller flat rate. There is. There's also flat rate envelopes. Vibe Vintage. I'm so sorry. Vibe Vintage. Everyone, please go follow Vibe Vintage. I already follow you. We're already friends. Rebecca, when's your next show? Let's see. Today at 6 p.m. Look at that, dude. All right, I bookmarked it. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. You are fabulous. Oh, I don't have the patience for you today. So my biggest and only piece of advice right now is, what would you put in a flat rate envelope? I don't know. I don't use them. Jewelry. That's all I could think of. Yeah. No. Nothing. You know what I would put in a flat rate envelope? Clothing. I would put in paper. If I had you bought 50 of my cards, I would put them between 2 pieces of cardboard and I would put that in there. Books. Yeah. I don't tend to use the flat rate envelopes often. Sarah, I'm going to mute this chat right now. What is she talking about? Everyone, please go follow Vibe Vintage Company. What are you selling tonight at 6 o'clock? What's today? I keep thinking today's Friday. Today's Wednesday. Today's Wednesday. Yes, flat rate is more because of weight. So the only time I use flat rate is, so like today I have to pack, one of my customers yesterday bought 376 ounces. And if I was to put that in a regular box, it would have cost me or her probably like $30-something in shipping. Because I can fit in a flat rate, it'll just be $9.21. My YouTube videos are helpful. Thank you. The bubble wrap machine is not still going. I shut it off. Men's dagger, collar, and Western shirts, followed by a women's all pink show. Oh, well, happy birthday to your mom. Everyone go follow Vibe Vintage. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Do you recommend doing a separate show for clothing and incorporating clothes with it? It depends on what you... Thank you, Smiles. It depends on what you're doing. I do suggest a good way to grow your following. People have asked me like how I grew. I do different shows every day. So I would do, if I'm going to do a jewelry show, I do it in the jewelry category. So I get pushed to jewelry people. So more jewelry people will follow me. If I'm doing a clothing show, I do it in the clothing category. So clothing people will follow me. Most of the time I do vintage decor or estate sales, and that will encompass everything. So if I'm opening a box and there's clothes in it, I'll sell the clothes in it. But if I'm going to do like a generally just clothing show, I'll do it just in clothing. But I like random pull shows, so you never know what I'm going to find. I have a video on my YouTube on how to ship jewelry. I sell a lot of jewelry. I like to wrap jewelry in tissue paper. Go follow Captain Auction. Captain Auction is a jewelry seller, and that he sells expensive jewelry. The jewelry I sell usually is not that expensive. So I wrap it in tissue paper, and then I wrap it in bubble, and I throw it in a box, and I send it. I sell, because I sell quantity over quality, it usually comes shipped the same way it's bought. So because he is selling one piece for $100, he's going to take the time and make sure it's all wrapped and nice and beautiful. Because I'm selling 100 pieces for $1, I'm doing the opposite. If it's one piece, put it in a bubble mailer. If it's 100 pieces, put it in a box. I don't know how to explain that. My shipping settings for jewelry. Am I in a jewelry category right now? My shipping, I do a jewelry show like once a month. I do a show every day, and it's never jewelry. My shipping for jewelry is, my biggest piece of advice for shipping: don't change the settings for anything. But with jewelry, I set it up as, I'm going to show you right now. Oh my God. Stop talking for 2 seconds. Thank you, Captain Auction. Not you. The group chat that I'm in is getting very frustrating, and I apologize that I'm taking it out on you. If I am doing a jewelry show, this is what my shipping settings will look like. Make sure you turn this on so you don't screw yourself. Like, get out of here. You don't screw yourself like I did in this show. And then I do UPS priority up to 5 pounds. And then I do flat rate over 5 pounds. It's not you. I have that group chat muted. I got added to another one that I'm. Just received a new RSVP for the wedding day. Oh my God. He's going to crash her wedding. Okay. Shit's getting weird. I hope I answered your questions. I apologize. Crazy shit is happening on my phone right now. Also, I just wanted to give you a heads up, but I'm going to get a little blink camera. Weird shit. Okay. I'm going to get to work. I love you guys. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Come see me tomorrow. I hope that I did what I was supposed to do today. I'm going to get kicked out of this group. I'm going to get kicked out of this group. I am not following the rules or doing what I'm supposed to be doing. It's fine. All right. Oh, she's still on. We're going to go. Heirloom is back, so we're going to go see what they have. I hope you have a great day. Thank you for being here, and I apologize. I was not more helpful today. I will be here tomorrow, and we will talk more.